Hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by for another section of 47 Truths, my book, which I am doing this experimental edit read of. Starting to get late, starting to get tired, but I'm not going to stop till I get it done. So without further ado, Truth 32. Silence is golden. Gold can be heavy or light. It's a lot about perspective. Again, the word silence is not the silence, and the silence says whatever it says and doesn't say. The word just points to it. Silence is one of a handful, or maybe it's a whole book, of words with magic woven into them. Not in the individual letters, of course, I don't think. I mean, the thing the word points to. Silence lets us fill in, or sink in, with no filling in. Silence is an invitation and a rejection. It is a space-time in which things get bigger or smaller, better or worse, like the words love, fuck, cunt, shut up, trust, silence, or truth. Silence usually has a lot of weight already thrown onto it and carried around. People like to do that with the labels we use most. Keep all the meanings loosely attached and then throw them on whenever they suit them. I suppose so we can feel less pinned down. This makes me think of butterflies and the current trend to use the analogy of turning from a caterpillar to a butterfly to help describe the process of becoming more self-aware, which many humans seem to be going through. At least with the internet, and now being able to see each other, it brings it more into focus. Perhaps it is increasing, or perhaps we're just perceiving more of it in each other. When I look back at recorded human philosophy and historical stories, I see a record of the same internal struggle in everyone. Same story, different details. Anyhow, I think of the butterflies we had in school that we were assigned to collect, identify, and pin down to a piece of cork or foam, display the dead and decaying corpse of what we found beautiful. I always thought that was a cruel joke, and out of respect for butterflies and humans, I refuse to use that analogy to describe our awakening. I don't even like the word awakening either. It's evolution, baby. Life is for the living. Live alive. Learn to use silence as the powerful tool it is. Don't allow it to ruin you. Say things that are relevant when they are due. Address tensions in context, calmly, with some silence between your words. Weave silence in between your thoughts and into your feelings. Most of us have a lot of noise clutter going on and not enough silence. Definitely that's me. Meditation is often a simple practice of finding silence or aiming for it. In my family, the silent treatment was used as punishment to express disapproval or train me to behave differently. Attention was withheld when I did not act or look the way my mom wanted to see me. My father would never look at me at all. I developed a strong craving for attention, to be seen, to be talked to, acknowledged. This has served me well at times, and other times been something I've thrown firmly in my own way as a limiting belief. Silence can be heavy or it can be light. It is powerful medicine in its own right. I advise you to treat it with respect and learn to read and write in silence. Speak in the tongue of silence now and then. Visit the spaces between where the words point and just recharge. Pull from the nothing. There. Better now. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Confucius. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Martin Luther King, Jr. Only by going alone in silence Without baggage can one truly get into the heart of the wilderness. All other travel is mere dust and hotels and baggage and chatter. John Muir. I just thought of Lake Tahoe just then. A voice is a human gift. It should be cherished and used to utter fully human speech as possible. Powerlessness and silence go together. Margaret Atwood. Only when you drink from the river of silence shall you indeed sing, and when you have reached the mountain top, then you shall begin to climb, and when the earth shall climb your limbs, then you shall truly dance. Claim your limbs, then you shall truly dance. Khalil Gibran. Khalil. Silence is the most perfect expression of scorn. George Bernard Shaw. When words become unclear, I shall focus with photographs. When images become inadequate, I shall be content with silence. Ansel Adams. That's the end of Truth 32. Stay tuned for Truth 33. You can probably find another video about it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please. Thank you.